Hi, I'm Dusty with Magnum Bikes, and this is the Nomad. The Nomad is our step-through version of the Scout, a 750 watt motor, 1000 watt max, with a step-through frame, easy to get on, adjustable stem, new Magnum display and electric system, and some really sweet features. This is a fun bike. Let's start with the cockpit on the Nomad. It's the basis of the rider's interaction with the bike. Really nice leather stitched grips that are ergonomic. You can see a little bit of a platform here to reduce hand numbness on your ulnar nerve. A twist throttle so you can access the power from the Nomad at any time. A 7-speed drivetrain. These gears are for your benefit. 1 would be your easiest gear going up a steep hill, through 7 being your fastest gear for flat land and going really fast. A nice big Magnum display that's viewable in all kinds of light and has a backlight feature for nighttime. Hydraulic disc brakes and controls that you can access very easily from hanging onto the grip. You can control the headlight from here as well, and a bell to let people know you're coming. To power on the display, you'll hold the bottom button, and after the display boots up, you'll be able to see your speed and all the levels of assist. We went with a nice big center-mounted display on the Nomad. You can control the display from over here on the left side of the handlebar. The Nomad has 6 levels of assist: Eco, Tour, Sport, Turbo, Boost, and Boost Plus. You know you're in Boost Plus when Boost flashes. On a full battery, the Nomad will do 28 miles an hour on Boost Plus. To ride the bike without any assist, you would go down to Eco and go 1 more assist level down, and there will be none shown. You also have other functions on the display, like your odometer, your trip odometer, your top speed and average speed, and also the time. The cables on the Nomad are kept in place by some really nice intuitive Velcro straps, easy to remove, easy to put back. The headlight is controllable from the display. You press and hold the plus button and the light comes on, as well as the rear light. The front fork on the Nomad is adjustable in several ways. You can adjust the spring preload for a heavier or lighter rider with this knob. And this is a compression, which will also keep the fork stiffer and keep it from diving into the travel if you're on steep terrain. And then all the way is a lockout on the fork if you're just riding on the road. The fender on the Nomad is lightweight, made from polycarbonate instead of metal. That makes the whole bike lighter weight and keeps the fender from rattling around. The tire on the Nomad has a nice, smoother center tread and bigger side knobs to give really good rolling resistance, but great cornering as well. At the heart of the Nomad is an extra capacity battery with even bigger options available from Magnum, and an externally mounted controller. This makes for ease of replacement or maintenance and also keeps the controller cool when you're really demanding a lot from the bike on harder or longer rides. The crankset on the Nomad features a replaceable chainring and a chain guard. And one of my favorite features of this bike is this massive, very stiff kickstand. You can see the gusseting here, the great welds. This keeps the bike super stable and is easy to put down. The pedals on the Nomad are awesome too. Great metal pedals from Welgo with grip that does not wear down. Driving the Nomad is a new Bafang 750 watt, 1000 watt max motor. We included 180 millimeter disc rotors front and rear to make sure that this bike stops when you want it to. The rear derailleur is a very proven model from Shimano with a 7-speed drivetrain. And one of my favorite features on this bike are the adjustable fender mounts. You can loosen this bolt and move the fender left and right and make sure it has the perfect fit for your bike. On the rear wheel, we also included stiffer, stouter 12-gauge spokes to make sure that this rear wheel would always drive you where you want to go. On the rear of the Nomad, you'll find one of our biggest racks. This rear rack is really long and can hold about 55 pounds. Every Nomad will also come with a bungee strap to lock in your load. On the back of the rack, you'll find an integrated rear taillight, which is controllable from the display. Moving up the bike, the seat post on the Nomad is adjustable without a tool with this quick release, and can lower enough to fit a rider roughly 5'4" and raise up to fit a rider up to 6'4". The seat also has a really nice handle on the back for when you need to move the bike to get a good grip. The Nomad also has a water bottle mount on the top tube here. There are lots of other products on the market that mount with these bolts. The Nomad is a great bike for bigger riders and for riders who want a nice pillowy ride, perhaps on rails to trails or gravel, but not so good at like an inner city twisting commute with lots of turns. The Nomad has a lot of adjustability, so is great for bigger riders, and is going to come in 4 lovely colors: the white, the slate, a forest green, and a beautiful deep ocean blue. The Nomad is not for aggressive off-road riding, but certainly can handle its share of gravel and dirt.